Erre vártunk emberek. Délelőtti Hogwarts Legacy regénytől. Folytatódik a Story Missionnel, ám előtte egy fontos közlemény. Képzeljétek el, de az most komoly voltam, fodrásznál, nem tudom, látszik, igen. Na de, abban az egy órában, amiben tudtam játszani, csak free room voltam, tehát free ride, tehát tudjátok, csak hogy szálltam össze-vissza, magyarán szintet léptem direkt 22-re, hogy ezzel se kelljen a streambe baszakodni, hogy én mit meg nem teszek, értetek? Mit meg nem szentelek az időből. És ez csak nektek, csak értetek. Csináljuk. Olyan rendes vagyok. Hol van Sebastian? Ez itt van lenni.
Oi, can you help me?
Nem. Miért segítenék? Te valamibe segítettél nekem? Nem. Akkor meg mi? Könyörgöm, miért nem lehet shortcut tolni?
What did you think you were doing? That owl has been in our family for 30 years. And you thought it would be clever to transfigure her into a goblet and leave her...
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form. And that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
De van Sebastianos küldünk, nem? Nem téged csinál.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Tök menő az a tél is
I thought
egyébként.
my owl might pique your interest.
Milyen
I
bagyod.
came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all
Na,
the
hazudjál,
pampering, ominous,
Sebastian,
and the
mert megöllek.
Cassican, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Brookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries. You can't stop us. Not quite. Your spells glance off. Not quite. I've been fighting since before you.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Hol van ez az enemy? Ja, itt van. Ki mi? Ja, itt van.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term. Revelio.
It is. And that was relatively fun. I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long
Revelio.
ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
For better or for worse. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Bazd meg. Bocs, Sebastian. Nem akartam egy gyilkosságot elkövetni, de így sikerült. De azt nem hiszem, hogy nem tudja átugrani. És nem tudja.
Confringo! Confringo!
De át tudja, mi a fene.
Revelio!
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Such arrogance. I will make you.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Revelio! Confringo! That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Sebastian, bazd meg. Csak lootolok.
Repulsor! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of inferior qualities, really. Revelio.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs. Confringo! Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. spider. I shall
Confringo. Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Revelio.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands. Crucible.
Rather unwise coming back this weak human. I won't rest. I will make
Confringo. Confringo. Defender. Imperio. We're not finished yet. Defender.
Crucible.
Confringo. Confringo. Defender. Imperio.
Crucible.
Confringo.
We certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
We're much more fun to fight with.
Ó, bazd meg! Betölt a slot gérünk.
Revelio.
Go. Inkább destroyoljunk.
We can have a look around.
Confringo.
Igen, Sebastian, mi nekünk körül kell nézni. Investigate the caravan. Okay.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
We should clear out these spider webs.
Confringo.
Expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal. Sebastian, I think I found something.
Hopefully it will help us
A
unravel
canvas
more
piece.
of this mystery. Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Check Sebastian. Miután lootoltunk.
Confringo.
És hol van Sebastian? Eddig itt volt.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
Well, this is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Revelio.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Hát most itt egy kicsit vitázni kellett vele. Sajnos.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Do you think it...
Hello there.
Hello, Almeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Végezetül én megbíztam Sebastianba, szóval... És elmondtam neki a goblint, szóval nem tudom mi akadt ki. Mert azon, hogy oké, goblin, és már meg ő átkoztam, nem ezért de akkor is.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
You can't. Travel was before I invented it.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course.
Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bacard, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
No.
We need to break its line of sight somehow.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio.
We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Get us through his safety on it. You have my word.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Armeet. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they could be down here.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Accio.
Crucio.
There you are.
Bocsánat, emberek. Pillanat.
Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get this over with.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Bocsánat, csak hallottam, hogy közben ölnek, aztán gyors mobiloztam, actionbe voltam. Megöltem ezt az 1-2 ilyen gyökérmobot. Na menjünk.
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not the entanglement we need right now.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Még többen nem ér.
Confringo!
That should be the last of them, I think.
Revelio. Accio.
Yes, of course.
Confringo!
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found.
Revelio.
Nem van egy láda. Na megint megtelt a slotom, bazd meg.
must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Confringo! Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Revelio.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
Confringo, Defender. Imperio. Crucio. Defender. Confringo. Confringo. Defender. Crucio. Crucio. Confringo. Defender. Imperio. Crucio. Defender. Confringo.
Azt a kurva, akkor eltudott az rajtam. Bazd meg, nem ugrottam el időbe.
Crucio. Confringo. Defender. Imperio. Confringo. Defender. Crucio. Confringo. Defender.
Akkor a cheat. Nagyon menő az a második jelenetok. Vagy hát ilyen Dark Magic. Bazd ez. De én nem üt, amiközben az rajta van, de te tudod sebezni. Ez szar. Tök jó. Mondjuk azért azt hittem ezzel meg lesz a level 23-on, de sajna nem.
Confringo. Defender. Imperial. Confringo. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Imperial. Crucible. You only have Man Rock to blame.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Defender. Confringo. Crucible. Confringo.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Confringo. Imperial. Crucible. Defender. Confringo.
You're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, their goblin helm, but then it was ours. You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend.
Confringo.
Who lived here, I wonder?
You've heard quite enough, Rex.
Imperial.
Enjoy staying immigrant.
Defender. Confringo.
The beasts are safer now.
Professzor Figgel kell beszélni. Akkor most...
Off on another adventure, are we?
Várjál, a portréval kell beszélni, akkor a matchingről. Elvileg.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Handy resource indeed. You're...
Valami lag volt. Jó, hogy mindig itt elcsöbölünk.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Délelőt. És mi vagyunk az igazgató. Fired.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
What could the headmaster want?
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply...
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
It's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Ez kis csaj.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you have.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
Nem kedvelik ezt az embert.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's...
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
Ez zseniált, akkor az úgy jobb.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
What are you up to now?
Nincs messze.
I've always said that.
Bazd meg, ennek ilyen from van az irodája. Úristen, mi a fasz rejtegethet ott?
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Revelio. Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
Meg is ittuk a kávéját is. Milyen pofátlanok voltunk.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
Bazd meg, pont megfordul.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Ez az effekt az annyira menő. Aztán jó, hogy beletették a játékba.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, no danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Megvan.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Revelio. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
De kurva jó!
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power. Depulso!
Wow. Hát most komoly? Még egy kibaszott ork is.
Simple stone. This must be for me.
Armol halál erekje, ugye? Mysterious Stone.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it is.
She's gone.
Dear, sweet Neve.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Ja, és az a halál. Vagy volt, hogy akinél mind 3 volt, vagy még.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Nagyon menő ez az art style.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Only imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Az egy horsuk.
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon.
Precisely.
I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Tehát kell a bombadarálás, igen. Meg a... meg a 24-es szint.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles.
This place has seen better days.
You took Nora Treadwell from us!
To your knees!
That goblin hell!
You made a grave mistake!
I time for somebody paid attention. You'll never. Rebellion. Confringo. Revelio.
Untempered meanderance in a mine brings sure ruin. No more.
Imperial.
Be outside the Feldpot as soon as you can.
I did it.
Most már itt vagyunk, akkor gyorsan megcsináljuk. Aztán megyünk akkor a Sebastianhoz.
Confringo. Imperial.
Back for more. Not the brightest
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. This looks intriguing.
Revelio. Confringo. Imperial. Revelio. Accio.
No, you don't. Assignment's all finished.
Ó, bazd meg! Na már.
Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Crucio. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio. Imperial. Crucio. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Crucio. Imperial. Confringo. Defender. Crucio. Confringo.
Bocsánat, emberek. Hello. Elnézést. Azt nem értem, miért nem tudunk így huppanálni. Ugye így fast travelálni, mindegy. Szerintem így van nélkül kell játszanom. Nekem várjuk. Barátok becsöndik, na mindegy. Nem tudom. Nem tudunk, nem? Biztos, hogy nem tudunk ügyelni. De most már tudunk.
400 years. 400 years I've been hearing this, and I've truly had enough. I simply cannot be with you any longer.
Can't see this being much good to a
Please.
half-blood. What do you think?
Please, just give it back.
Why are you doing? Now look what you've done.
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed. I will.
Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Veldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from
Bazd meg, ha
Veldcroft.
kussoljál már,
Where will
bazd
they
meg,
go?
aztán hadd beszéljek
When would I
veled.
see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Veldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Ce pilot.
Hello? Over here. Someone there?
Bocsánat, itt is vagyok.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations.
Imperial.
At your service.
Confringo.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Revelio. Confringo.
That's the
Confringo.
depleted our encampment in the tower.
Most már csak meg lesz mindjárt megint 24. Jaj!
Confringo.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Defender. Confringo.
Tehát akkor be kell mennünk a towerbe. Szerintem. Elvileg. Szerintem. Reméljük. Csak mondjuk Sebastianék honnan tudnák ezt a helyet? Rossz irány. Na hát akkor most megnézem egy videóból, mert az a baj, hogy ezt nem vágom most. Mi a küldetés? Ja, mert erre a területre nem enged ugye mozogni minket. Tehát valahogy... Azt mondja, hogy ezek... Nem vág ez. Hogwarts. Legacy. Meet Sebastian along the coast. Wow.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Értem. Ha bejöjjük ez. Csak futva tudjuk utolérni, hogy oda menni.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Defender! Confringo! Defender! Revelio.
Revelio.
Get away!
Confringo.
Is that it?
Crucio. Confringo.
Az a bombázás bosszú spell.
Revelio.
Not quiet enough. Miss me!
Imperial. Confringo. Bombarda.
Too slow.
Crucio. Confringo.
Yeah!
Bombarda. Confringo. Crucio.
Bombarda! Confringo!
You won't stop me. Come here.
Bombarda! Confringo! Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise. Revelio. I should investigate. Confringo!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
It won't be long now before we find another.
Confringo!
What an unfortunate end for you!
Crucio. Imperial.
How nice of you to stop.
That was unimpressive.
Not quite. I won't rest. Dead.
Confringo. Crucio.
You used that spell on me.
Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
Sebastian, hogy a picsába jutottatok át, úgyhogy minden el, amit rám hagytok?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
These rocks have seen better days.
Afraid to fight?
I'm not afraid, I'm just busy.
Revelio.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
Sebastian, ha még nem vettek észre minket, akkor hülyék.
This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Thestrals overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not going to trek up this mountain in silence. I bet the Thestral nest's close by.
Kill any who trespass.
Let's go.
Wait! We should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
I shall avenge your
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Ez volt aztán az animáció.
Confringo!
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Revelio.
Overruled one there.
Confringo. Revelio.
I agree. Only good wizard's a dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right. I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goal.
Safe travels, my young friend.
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Confringo. Imperial.
Revelio. These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Revelio.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Imperial! Crucio!
Confringo!
Annoying little beasts.
Revelio.
Aren't they?
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Confringo!
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Imperial!
Crucio!
Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda!
Crucio!
Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda! Sendo!
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
Confringo!
I've seen rune symbols like these before. Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio.
Sebastian, neked nincs kedved lőni? Milyen teamwork, te szerencsétlen. Semmit nem csináltál. Még nice teamwork, észveri gondolom. Fú, Sebastian.
Repairer. That was a piece of work. More than one. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. A journal entry. It's here. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs, but the view, well worth it. Revelio.
Az azt jelenti, hogy csak a viewer megérte Sebastian.
Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain. This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us. Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
Bombarder! Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here. Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now. Confringo! Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Revelio. The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it.
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this. I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care, if at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
I found one of Ranrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Lodgok's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
Jó van, emberek. Itt fogjuk folytatni szerintem este vagy valamikor így a streamet. Aztán pörgetjük tovább. Most egy kicsit most már elfáradtam így 3 óra után, úgyhogy majd hogy egy jó pár órán belül majd folytatjuk este valamikor, szóval addig is sziasztok. Szép napot mindenkinek. Ja.